Oh, hello, good evening. I will hold off chattering until anybody comes in. Very impromptu. I was lying in bed and somebody who's probably listening started pecking my head about going live. So here I am, just for a short one though. Hi, Sheila, love. How are you? I'm expecting Burren to come in any second because she's the one who was pecking me head on a text. Oh gosh, I thought we need a live, don't we? Everything that's going on. What the actual? But are you all right, Sheila? That's the main thing because I saw you getting singled out nicely. Hiya, Sid. Hiya, Barbara. Hope you're all well this evening. I'm sorry I didn't schedule it. It was very last minute. I decided 5 minutes ago that I was going to come live. So Janet, hi Janet. Oh, we've been missing you the last few times, haven't we? As we have with Barbara, but it's lovely to see you. So we can just all come on, have a little bit of a chat, see what's going on. I'm actually hoping that Fern comes in because I noticed that she was getting quite a bit of shizzle on a particular channel. And because Fern is impartial and always has been. She doesn't take sides. She's very fair, like Violet, a very fair, very kind and very nice person. And it's not fair that people are giving people like that shit. So just wanted to say that if Fern, if you're listening, love, you get no rubbish from anybody in here, no matter whose channel you visit. You know that we're actually very fair over here. Hiya, Mrs. M. Not sure how long I'll be able to stay awake. Don't worry, darling. I may not stay awake that long either. I was in bed. And then Burren was texting me going, I'm on tenterhooks here. Are you going to go live? I went, oh, do you know what? Fuck it. Yes. I'll come on for a bit. Oh, what Sheila's saying, crazy night, flash floods and some feral cats have ran in my house. Can't kick them out in this, but my cat is mowing and spitting and growling at them. Oh my goodness. Oh God, I've got to try and remember. You're over to the east, aren't you, Sheila? I don't like doxing people. I know some of us we make it very, we're quite blatant about where we are. Having said that, I've not been getting targeted by some absolute maniac like you have, Sheila. So I can understand if you don't want to tell us where. Oh yes, yeah. Sorry, I've got you. I thought that was kind of where you were over towards the east. You're okay. So pissed off with the shit that, yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if you saw the little thing about the fact about the GoFundMe thing. The roof fund was only set up to keep her off the scent of Claire. Who, what kind of a decent person, or any kind of person actually, what kind of decent soul can pretend to be a friend for 1, 2, 3, 4, however many years, with the end result apparently or allegedly being to stitch them up. If that's true, how can anybody trust that man to do anything? And yeah, it's sickening. Hello, Burren. Hello, my love. See, your nagging worked. You've all got Burren to thank for me coming on and chewing your ears off. It is, Janet. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, said, you know what, so did I. But I think when, you know, people are being attacked and accused of Sheila being accused of thieving. And like I said before, Fern, who does nothing. Oh my God, Kathy. Hello, sweetheart. Do you know what? We're wondering how you were getting on. Oh, I'm so glad to see you, love. Welcome on in, but you've come back at a bit of a dramatic time because there's all sorts of horrible rubbish going on YouTube. And I was staying out of everything. I wasn't going to get involved, but yeah. So, but you know, there's a lot of people in here tonight. We've all missed you. It's lovely to see you. It really is. All I need to know now is where me blue rose is. I know, Sid, that's it. You've seen people being attacked, and like I said, I just looked at something before with poor Fern saying, you know, this isn't nice and it needs to stop, and people jumping down her throat and saying, oh yeah, we've seen you over there on panels modding, never calling anybody out on the. She doesn't have to. You know what? That's not a mod's job, and you know, Fern, even when because you know, I gave her a wrench in here as well, and she was saying, "Oh God, no, I don't know what to do with it." I'm like, "No, no. If you're in my channel, everybody has a wrench. You're all the same. You don't have to do anything with it." Fern's one of the nicest people you could possibly meet, and I just think, yeah, shame on them. And it just shows. It just shows, you know, they're trying to take the moral high ground. I think something else I've found as well is that, you know, you've got, and I'm not going to use names because we'll rise above it in here, shan't we? I think. Um, the person who's, you know, sniff, sniff, boo hoo, poor me, and whinging about people taking the mickey out of age and looks and whatever else, you know, like to profess you're a Christian. Look, I'm not, I'm a pagan and I don't give a shit. But, you know, what is it? Let he without who is without sin cast the first stone. You cannot sit there playing the victim because people are taking the piss out of you. You know, people, you know, saying people in chat were allowed to do this, that, and the other and take the mickey. And no, when you allow it in your own chat and you take the mickey out of people's looks as well, don't you? You take the mickey and you have done and don't deny it. Okay. So if you're doing that, you're not a victim. You're a hypocrite. There you go. Just can't wrap my head around it all. And why does he say I'm a liar and a thief? Because he's lost the damn plot, Sheila. He is batshit crazy. Batshit crazy. Fern never takes sides. She's neutral and goes wherever without causing trouble. You're right, Sheila, she does. And she said something, you know, it was nicely. It wasn't said in a nasty way. It wasn't said like, you should stop doing this. Or, I'm friends with people on, you know, the other side of the fence. None of that. But she gets jumped on down there. We've said time and time again in this chat, even over in Bam's chat, people have said to her, don't let anybody tell you're not welcome in here because of the other channels that you visit. Because Fern isn't a tittle tattle. She doesn't come in my chat and go, have you heard what they've said on this channel? And she doesn't go in Bam's chat and she doesn't go in other channels saying the same thing. You know, she's allowed to go where the hell she wants. Grow up. Sid, because I'm on iPad, I can't see community posts, but even without them, the toxicity levels have risen. Oh, it's vile, Sid. It's vile. But, you know, now it's apparently all a big issue, isn't it? You know, they've got issue with people's behaviour, whereas they didn't have issues with people behaviour until the last couple of months. Oh, I wonder what sparked that off. Or is that me being bad-minded? Probably. Whatever. I just think it's absolutely shocking. I'm so upset for Fern. She's so sweet and doesn't deserve any of this. No, Burren, she doesn't. And nobody does. You know, you don't. I saw, oh God, what's that nasty piece of work? Keep calling you boring witch. Well, they don't know you. Standing taking the moral high ground because they're, you know, you either do it or you don't. Yeah? You're either a good person or you're not. You either slag people off or you don't. So that's what's really jacking me in. It's these double standards. It's like, you know, oh, you can't be evil. You can't say evil things about somebody, but yet oh, I'm a Burren. Oh, I'm sorry. Can everybody hear me okay? quickly. I'll see. I don't know what's going on. It looks like there's a thunderstorm coming in now as well. Yeah, sorry, Mrs. Mercury. It's because I actually got in bed. So apart from all of this nastiness that's going on with no need whatsoever, how is everybody? How's everyone doing? I'm dead made up. I've seen that Kathy's come in. I wonder how she's getting on. Yeah, I just think that it's just gone very, very silly. And you know, if people can make, you know, a lot of people have kind of but you know, built bridges. I've done it myself, and I will hold my hands up here. Oh, good, thanks. I'm just pissed off at this. Yeah, I know, Burren. It's awful, isn't it? I knew what you meant. Crap crawl. It's all the same to an Irishman. Like when we were in, oh, it was Jen's chat the other day, and and you all know I was bloody horrible to Whiskey Tourette's. Not directly to, but you know, I was saying a few things and bloody horrible. And it was because we were all thinking that we were right and she was wrong. And yeah, we did all jump on the bandwagon. And I will hold my hands up. I think I called her an old bag at some point, or called it the old bags channel. I wasn't very nice anyway. But I think it was something like that. I called her an old bag or a nosy old bag or something. And yeah, I was absolutely in the wrong for that. So I apologised, and I did it publicly because I'm not a shithouse. You know, if I know I'm wrong or I've got something to say, I'm not going to do it behind the scenes and go in private chat and whatever. I'll do it out here, and this is why I'm on here now, and it's why everybody else is. And I did, and I apologised to Whiskey Tourette's, and I said, look, you know, I have said some rotten things, and I do apologise for it because, you know, you're one of the few people who've got the stones to actually start calling out, you know, calling things for what are happening online. And you know, she graciously did you know, it's very kind of, and she did accept my apology, and that's it now, line drawn under it. You know, she'll probably never, well, I highly doubt she would subscribe to my channel, just as I wouldn't subscribe to hers. But there's no, it doesn't kill you to be civil to people, and it doesn't kill you to actually accept and you know, when you're wrong, and apologize. And that seems to be missing in a certain section of YouTube. Oh, bugger, I forgot about my phone. Sorry, guys and gals. Oh, me green eyes is there. Me green eyes is there. Yes, I will too, if I said anything about it, but I think I missed the most of that. Yeah, Burren, well, I know I did. You know, but we were all angry, you know. Everybody felt like she was, because at the time people were defending that Claire, weren't they? And we were wrong. You know, we were misled. Sheila, she was right, and I gave her credit for that. Yeah, Sheila, that's what I said. Credit where it's due. Dar's ended the same thing, you know, and fair enough. And Whiskey had said, well, you know, as far as I'm concerned now, that's a line drawn under it, and that's it. It's in the past. That's fine. Oh, what's this? I'm so pissed. Martin and Miss Piggy blocked me, so none of my comments were shown. It just, do you know what, Burren? It just shows the type of people that they are. That's what it shows. And you know, we've seen what's got said, and I'm just disappointed. The way I'm disappointed is that I genuinely thought that Martin was a good guy. I really did. And to see all of this now, I'm sorry, but guys, and Burren Witch, you know, I'm friends with you guys. I think the world of you. Now you think that if a year down the line I throw one of you two under the bus and I make it known and I say, yeah, that was my plan. Just letting them think I was the friend, just to keep him off the trail of Sheila, you know, because Sheila's a dodgy bugger and she's been doing some fun me because they're both my friends, and I'll kid him for nearly 2 years or a year or however long. with the end, goal of me being to chuck them under the bus. Would any of you in this channel bother with me again if that was the type of person I was? I mean, that to me is a massive, massive red flag. If that's not a warning, what is? I just, yeah, in it, Burren Witch, absolutely psychotic, coward, fucking lunatic. Sheila, after seeing what I've seen and the vehemence and the manic, obsessive way that Bam's been gone for, and you and Solange. I mean, yeah, I know who Solange is. I don't know Solange. I've spoken to her a couple of times when she's come up on panel when I've been there, but I don't know Solange. I don't follow her channel or anything like that. I don't think she follows me. But he's attacking him, and I just, and Genetic and Sam, and just going at him like, oh no, just to me, there's something. It's just not wired up right. I don't know all the folk you mentioned, but I've seen the odd post, a lot of it nasty stuff being slung around, a lot of deleting comments going on. It is, Janet, and do you know what, love, stay out of it, because I'm not having any more involvement in this now. It absolutely stinks. No green eyes. Don't give him a view. Or a nasty pair. Absolutely nasty pair. I just think that it's it's showing people for what they are. If there's one thing that, and I can only speak for myself, but if there's one thing that I pride myself on, it's being a woman of my word, and it's being the fact that I always tell the truth. I'll always be honest, even if it gets me in a big pile of shit. That was how I was brought up. People on here know that they can trust me. There are certain channel members, and please do not identify yourselves if you're watching or if you're in the chat, unless you want to. There are people on here who have sent me emails, confidential emails, with personal stuff on that they wanted to talk about. I would never, ever dream of divulging, one, who they've come from, two, what it involved, and three, what our conversation entailed. I wouldn't do that. And that's because people know that I can be trusted. He obviously doesn't give a flying shit, and I'm really sorry, but if somebody is that devious, no, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could pick him up and spit him out. I know, Sheila, you do, love. Yeah, but that's it. It's like bedtime clown, bedtime always gets called a troll. People go, oh, he's a troll, he's not a troll. Bedtime, if it's on his mind and he's got something to say, he'll say it. I'm saying he's not a troll. He's admitted he used to troll people in the past, but that's beside the point. If he's got something to say, he'll come out and say it. Sid, if he's got something to say, he'll come out and say it. Green Eyes, Lady Witch, Sheila, Burren, who else? Sorry, I'm going to leave people out and I don't mean to. Raven, you're all people who've got integrity, and if you say something, if you've got something to say, you're going to say it. No, he's not, Sid. And actually, you're incredibly correct there. I'll not say any more on that at the moment, but let's just say you've hit the nail on the head. Burren, you're right. He has many different alter egos. I think he has much to hide. I'm the same. Even if I fall out with someone, never use anything personal said to me against them. No, that's it, Burren. I just delete everything. Not that we ever would, but if you and I were to fall out, I wouldn't, all those, I'll let everybody in on a joke, though. I'm not going to play it for any of you, but yesterday, Burren and I, we were like screaming, laughing on the phone. We kept sending each other voice messages. Oh, God, and at one point you've got Burren, she's screaming, laughing. You couldn't even hear what she was saying. I'm sending them back to her. But things like that, if we were to fall out, I'd just delete everything. I wouldn't pass it on to anyone. I wouldn't, and I've just been talking about you. Oi, I'm a troll. I just try to keep it light-hearted until my friends start getting attacked. Then, or whatever, to whomever. Absolutely. Same as we all do. Good to see you. How's the lovely Voodoo? Is she very busy as usual? So I just thought it would be nice to just come on, and because at the moment, you know, we can't go on any channels without some kind of shizzle. You know, it's a, shall I use that awful word now, or awful phrase? Safe space. Come on in. This is your safe space. Not that I think anybody would, but if anybody from, I was going to say, the other side of the fence decides to pop in the chat, if you want to engage, that's fine. If you want to put them out, that's fine. Like I said, it's not my channel, it's our channel. So it's entirely up to you guys. That's all I can say, really. But I'd like to think that we've got slightly more class in here, where that everybody isn't jumping down the neck of somebody who's neutral. You know, I'm sorry for going on about it, but that with Fern has really pissed me off. It's really pissed me off. Just hope you're all proud of yourself. She's a lovely lady. Oh God, don't Burren. I was actually going to say, Burren, do you have? I didn't know if you and Green Eyes have each other's numbers. If not, can I send? Can I send that to to Green Eyes? Sorry, guys and girls. It was just a voicemail that Burren Witch sent to me, and oh my God, it was so funny. But what was even funnier was I was in the car at the time, and I had Porklet in the car with me. So I'm getting her to, I'm going, oh, there's a message come through. Read, because I obviously, and it, oh, you've sent me one, have you, Green Eyes? Oh, sorry, lovey, I've not seen it. Oh, to Burren. Oh, okay. So I'm getting her to read, you know, the messages, and then it was just this voicemail had come through from Burren. Oh, well, it was so funny. I'm screaming, she's screaming, laughing. It was it was a very, very funny afternoon yesterday, and it carried on right through. So I giggle. So what I think we need to do is have a bit of a giggle in here. If anybody has any giggle juice that they want to share. Hi, Lady Witch. How are you, my darling? Welcome to the safe space. We're just talking about the absolute abhorrent shizzle that is going on at the moment. And, you know I do always say I stay away from the drama in here. However, you guys, you can talk in here about whatever. Don't mind, because it's become incredibly ridiculous. You know. Oh, Fern! Oh, sweetheart, did you hear what I just said? Hey everyone, what a shit day. If I've offended anyone, wave in at the people who follow me around. I hope. No, Fern, just in case you hadn't heard, I mean, you can go back and listen. I started off this live stream. I noticed that you were getting some pretty shitty comments made to you, and I'd said to people in here, I'm really hacked off seeing how you were being spoken to, because you're one of the nicest people on this bloody platform. You are totally impartial. You don't side with people over here, and you don't side with people over there. And you're just a nice, impartial person. People can't seem to understand that. You haven't offended anybody in this channel. Nobody at all. I'm disgusted, and everybody else says you shouldn't have spoken to like that. You know, making comments about where you mod for, and the fact that you sit quiet and say nothing. And I was explaining to these guys, especially in here, I know they were talking about on Bam's channel, but in here, when I said, right, I'm giving you a wrench, the first thing he said to me was, don't give me a wrench because I don't know what to do with it. And I'm like, you don't have to do anything with it, but everybody's equal in here. You've never put anybody out. You've never timed anyone out. You've never blocked anyone. You don't even post damn links in my chat. Hey, Kiss, Burren, Lady Witch, Green Eyes. Oh, I was shoving putty in the doors. Thank you, lovey. Seems you've offended a lot of people. Don't worry. If you've offended people, then that's what is it that Ricky Gervais, he had a really good phrase, didn't he? And he said, I don't give offence, you choose to take it. So you haven't offended anyone, Fern. They've chosen to be offended. Okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. I'm going to highlight that one, Fern, just so you can see. Burren Witch said, we've all said you're so lovely. No one has ever given you a hard time for being on anyone's channel. That's just wrong. And it's true. You go wherever you want to go, honey. You know, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's like another channel member who comes in here, Eternal Flame. She goes over there. She doesn't come in my channel and then get people going, why have you gone on that Chuffers channel? Why have you gone on this channel? Why have you gone on that? You know, people who've gone on Dorothy's channel. I know, Fern. Unfortunately, I think it's gone past now. That I just think it's gone past that. It's become incredibly nasty and vindictive. And yeah, I think now it's just going to run its course. So it's going to be a case of people keep your heads below the parapet. Those of you that don't want to be involved, you know, such as yourself, and there is no shame or harm in doing that whatsoever. And it's just remember that whatever happens, all everybody who's a you know, a part of this channel, doesn't matter where you go, you're welcome in here. You're welcome in here. It doesn't matter. And you know, by all means, feel free to criticize something I'm nasty. It's very vindictive, and I just think it's incredibly devious what's happened to make somebody think you're the friend in order to just throw them under. Just think that is awful. It's sick. Anyway, let's go back and have a little look. Sheila says, Fern, don't ever feel pressured to pick a side. We know you're completely neutral and we trust you. Absolutely. Absolutely, we do. Hey, Sheila, I've never felt pressured anywhere. You were right. Yeah, thank you, darling. Fern, people are trying to outdo each other as who's the most loyal to the family. It's completely ridiculous. I know. Fern, I've said in BAMs, I have hope in the fund, etc. I do enjoy Helen's lives, everybody's lives. That's you get out of different channels what you want to, and it doesn't matter. Hi guys, sorry about that. Totally lost connection. Totally lost connection. Yeah, what I was saying, it was like that, what's her name? That Critical K, if you remember. And Bam was saying, you know, can people go and support her? I hated the woman, so absolutely not. I wasn't going to go and support her, but I'm not going to start shouting about that in the chat and arguing with people. That's my preference. I'm not then going to say to Bam, you shouldn't be following her. You shouldn't do this, that, and the other. You know, I just keep it to myself. I keep it under my hat. It's absolutely fine. It's the same as when that Kelly the Advocate came in the chat. Absolutely not am I going to engage with her. But I'll just keep quiet. I don't have to have a slanging match with somebody. I just don't interact with them at all. People I don't watch because I don't care for the content, but everyone has input to offer. Of course they do. Yeah, Borough Witch and each to their own. Green Eyes Pigeons on the Roof. It's probably the what's it called? The demon. Fern. See, but there you go again, Fern, you know, because you liked Kay, depending on what she was covering. The same as oh, who were we on about Green Eyes the other week? Oh, what's it called? Oh, that Natasha Cooper. Right. Generally, I don't watch her, but I watched her when she did that. Did you see when she when she did the craft night and they were decorating gussets? Now that had me rolling. You know, so she's not my type of person to watch, but that particular live was absolutely pissing hysterical. I was howling laughing. It was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. Do you know, I'll give credit where credit's due. And don't get me wrong now, I've made but you know, um we all like different things. Some topics of conversation. Most of my topics, when we're not having a rant and a rave or being silly, we're covering interesting things. We're covering you know, historical lives, or we're going through the mysteries, you know, the dogman encounters and the ghostly stories and stuff. What's Fern said, but you see, we have all been around for a long time. I consider you, let us I don't know really. This is what I do. Friends, surely. Yeah. Well, that's it though, Fern, isn't it? You know, we may not you know, we're all dispersed across continents, you know, but a lot of us have exchanged phone numbers. A lot of us have got each other's, you know, WhatsApps, emails, what have you. And sometimes you'll find that, you know, everybody's asleep. You might have something that's going on. Everybody's asleep. They're all crashed out, and you need someone to talk to. And you know damn well that I know that if it's stupid o'clock here and I was gutted and I needed someone to talk to, I know damn well I could ring Australia and Green Eyes would pick that phone up on me. The same as I know I could probably ring, she might not, she might not thank me for it, but you know, Bedtime and Voodoo, I've got Voodoo's number. I could ring her over in America. You know, that there's people all over this country that I've got numbers for. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Fern, I think you do make friendships with people. You might not actually meet them in person, but you do make a friendship. And you know it's people that you can trust. And like I said, people are people trust you, Fern. We know you're a trustworthy person, so whatever. Don't just take no notice. Please don't let it get please don't let people get you down saying about you being where you are. You're not a traitorous, treacherous person. And I think that word's being bandied about too much as well, traitor. Like I said, the only thing I've ever pledged my undying loyalty to is this country, the country of my birth. I'd fight and I'd die for this country. And the same goes for our monarch. Not everybody's a royalist. That's absolutely fine. I know a lot of people in this channel don't like the royal family. But again, we can all agree to disagree. But this country and my monarch are the only things I have ever pledged my undying loyalty to. Don't call me a traitor. If I betray either of those, then I'm a traitor. So, you know, be careful with that word. But yeah, but who knows? Just shows how shit YouTube is. Oh, hang on. Oh, are we talking about we're talking about what's her name? Natasha Cooper. Digital pen pals. That's a cool one, Sid Vicious. We used to have pen pals at school. Our French teacher would get us. Oh God, I hated French. Really sorry if anybody's French, but I hated the language. And they used to make us write. We had like a school that we kind of did exchange with, and they used to make us. And you had like your names in a hat, and you had to pick a name out, and that would be the person that you had to write to. And I hated it. I hated every minute of it. you know, because we're forced bedtime and Lady Witch and anybody else who's lived in other countries. French is one of those languages that it's compulsory in the UK to learn French, and I just despised it. Fern, favourite album is The Queen is Dead. Yeah, no, you're right, Burren Witch, you're right. So that's why it was, you know, that seeing everybody being called traitors. No, I know Sheila, and I know, you know, Simples, and yeah, but same in Ireland. It's one of those, isn't it? It's just one of those things. It was just to kind of stress the point that, you know, you can't go calling people traitors. Say, talk about dramatic. You know, this is a case of, oh, hang on, what's bedtime said? I've had my head buried in a couple of different communities. I haven't paid attention to that side of YouTube for a couple of weeks, especially after all this kicked off. I know, and the problem is this is going to make people ill, because there are going to be people who this really the people who are antagonising the situation, who end up, you know, oh, have I gone again? Bloody Nora. This stupid signal in this bedroom. Oh man, it's awful. You see, I don't really listen. Like I said, Green Eyes, it was only that one time with the gusset thing that I found incredibly funny. So yeah, so I just think, you know, it's gone a bit ridiculous. There aren't any kings and queens on YouTube, unfortunately. Sorry to burst any. It's just getting really, really silly. Just, you know what? If people disagree with what you're doing, let them disagree. Oh, knackers. Do you know? All I keep getting is gone, back, gone, back, gone, back, gone, back. I'll try and adjust my position. Oh, what's Sheila saying here? Martin Sado was a liar and thief. Yes, I saw that. I think it's because I call him out to panel up, and yeah, my loathing of HC, but why single out a sub? I don't have a channel to answer him back. Bully. Yes. And that's it exactly. That is the type of thing that's really pissed me off. It's really pissed me off. You know, it's it's just gone ridiculous, but it's like the way, from what I've seen over the last couple of days, it's like psychotic. It's not just somebody having an argument, you know. It's not just somebody going, you know, you wanker, and you know, and having a rant and a rave, and you know, or even bless her, like Bam does, you know, when she gets a bug up her ass on something, and she'll go, right, you're fucking having it, and she gives someone a serve of a gob. It's not even like that. This is like pure poisonous, psychotic attacks, isn't it? One thing's for sure, they've made £1,000 since Val, Piggy and Martin started their hate campaign. Revenge donations, I guess the family's okay with that. Who's Piggy? Bedtime clown. She's let it all out. It's kind of therapy for Bam. Well, it's a bit like that for me, Burren Witch, when I'm in the car, because I like a good old road rage. However, I obviously don't want to. Oh, Burren, sorry. Oh, I didn't realise that. Okay, thank you. It's all right. Bedtime. Burren's told me. I've not heard that nickname before. Yeah, so if I'm going to have a road rage, I won't have a scream out of the wind. You know, some people, you wind the window down, you're like, bastard. I don't do that. What I do is I get a bit sarky. So I'll have a face on me like thunder. And, you know, if somebody say they've pulled out on me, and I'll be going, go on, help your fucking self. Oh, have you got optional bastarding indicators on that car, you knobhead? But it'll all be kind of inside the car to myself. So I do let it out. I find it quite cathartic. So I don't end up getting my head kicked in by another driver who's taken offence. But I don't know why lie. I always champion the truth. I don't steal or donate. Yeah, well, I think at the moment it's just sling as much shit and see what sticks, Sheila. You know, it's like put your finger, you know, when they say lick your finger and stick it in the air and see which way the wind's blowing. It's kind of that at the minute. Let's say so many things and hope at least one of them is right. And yeah, you're right, Green Eyes and Burren. Don't apologise. Say what you like. Yeah, Lady Witchy right there. He's next on the list. He's on the naughty step. On the naughty step. But, you know, the thing is that people forget that this is a very small world. It's a very small world. I'm a firm believer in the 6 degrees of separation. If you're all familiar with that, which I know you're a highly educated group of people in here, every single word seems to be taken out of context. Martin did show an especially bad clip, though, deliberately. Yeah, he did. And the thing is, though, Fern, he didn't have a problem with that until a few weeks ago. And I'm not going to make you feel awkward. That's all I'm going to say. Bear with me a second. We've got a little bit of noise coming through here. Oh, that's all right. I'm going to say the door next door had opened. Could hear the television. They've all got me blocked. Frank. Oh, well, do you know what? Sometimes let them block you. Yeah, Fern. Well, that's it. And then there was a comment that was made. Was it yesterday? I can't remember if it was yesterday or today. That no, that was just to keep her away from keep her off Claire's scent. And I find that, I mean, you can probably hear in my voice, I just feel so disappointed in what I've read and what I've seen. Joan, yeah, that's right, Burren. Sheila, I've just left the civil service and now work in a bank. They've done thorough background checks on me, not just basic ones. If a bank would employ me if I was a thief. Green Eyes blocked by association. That is his MO, though. It always has been. What, just sling as much shit and see what sticks? Yeah. Well, the thing is, sometimes you have to kind of think about who you are slating and who you're attacking and who they might be connected to and who they might know who you know. Yeah, Janet, I didn't think until yesterday, Janet, I didn't think he was devious. Now I'm just like, God, you're like the devil incarnate. That's absolutely what a shockingly appalling, devious liar. Because I cannot pretend in somebody else's live chat and have a, you know, and again, I'll use it as an example. I've been in BAM's chat when people have been in there who I cannot effing stand. I just don't interact with them because it's like being in somebody else's home. I wouldn't go to somebody's home and have an argument with, you know, another guest because that's just, it's ignorant. And it's very, very bad mannered. So I just won't do it. Even stood up for him with BAM before. Such a good guy. Yeah. Yeah, Sheila, it is slanderous. It is. And yeah, Burren, you know, you just don't do it. Just don't interact with people. However, you know, things are getting said now, and it's gone beyond a joke. It really has gone beyond a joke, and people who are slinging this kind of shit at people, at good people, might I add, just because you don't like them doesn't mean they're good people. Who died and made you Jesus? Nobody. You know, just because you don't like them doesn't mean that anything that you say, you know, is perfectly acceptable, because it's not. And just because you don't like somebody picking up on your faults doesn't mean that you can be a victim, because you've done exactly the same thing yourself. What you're saying there, Sid, bear in mind, showed devious behaviour towards AD and everyone was okay with King Martin stretching the truth. Sorry, but that's my opinion. Do you know what? I've not witnessed that myself, Sid, but I kind of wander around YouTube for the most part with my head in the clouds. I'm like, oh, shiny object, get easily distracted. So a lot of things I haven't caught, but yeah. Yes, Janet. Yeah, you're right, love. It's very nasty. I think I'm more shocked at the nastiness, the real. This isn't just name calling. This isn't just name calling. Oh, here she comes. Here comes Buggerlugs, Mrs. Simple's meerkat, fecking hello. Well, that's a greeting and a half, isn't it? Hello. Good to see you. It wasn't planned, love. I just came on a whim. Well, no, it wasn't even my whim. It was Burham Witch's whim. Fern, and you know, Helen was about at the start. Yes, Sid. Yes, I'm shocked too, Kiss. I know. Well, you know what, Fern? When people behave like that, let them just get on with it, because they end up eating themselves. Let them implode. I'm just disgusted. I'm really disgusted. You know, regardless of anything else that's going on, regardless of anything that's getting said, that one thing, and this would be if it was to anybody, how anyone can fake a friendship like that with the sole intention of bringing them down, you know, a year down the line. I'm just, that has shocked me to the absolute core. It really has. And, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm being dramatic. It's just that yeah, that's really left me speechless. That really has. Yeah, you're right, bedtime. That's exactly, and that's where I think it's come from, all of this. Oh, Simples, everything that's going on with with Dean and HC and all of this over Claire Morgan. The thing is, Fern, well, there's defending and there's defending, isn't there? You know, you all know Porky. If somebody was having a go at me, yeah, he'd probably have a proper pop back. And believe you me, if you think Bam doesn't get lost for words in an argument. Oh my Christ, Porky. I'm sorry if you're listening, lovely, but Porky makes her look like an amateur. He flies off, blah, 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 never pauses for a breath, and you just like, your kind of head's done a full 360 and you don't know which way you're looking at, because he's got you completely tongue-tied and you know, but he wouldn't dream of going to those kind of lengths. It's just shocking, absolutely shocking. With Martin recording this, hello dickhead. Well, probably Burham Witch, because he's just on a vendetta now, isn't he? Yeah, green eyes. You know, I can argue. Don't get me wrong. I've got that bloody Aries temper. And hiya, Cassius. Hello, lovely. Good to see you, my hun. Yeah, we just it was the chewing the fat that brought you near, wasn't it? I used to love that series. So So yeah, I just thought I'd open up the safe space tonight for everybody because it's just getting a little bit shit, isn't it, out in YouTube world. So yeah, come in, say what you want. It's absolutely fine. Fern, I live on a real rough estate. Turn that. Oh gosh, it shot up my screen. Then let me read it again. Turn that blind eye, but nothing. It's nothing to this. No, I know. This is. It's sickening. This is past defending. What he's doing is trying to take down everyone. Dearest HC couldn't handle on her own. You're right, Lady Witch, it is. It absolutely is. Burren Witch cyber minge is not real minge. Well, do you know what? You're right. You're right. And it shows, you know what? If you're going to get offended, don't fucking watch. If the way I'm going to say, oh, do you know what? Come for me. I really don't give a flying toss. I really don't. I'm a tiny little channel and I just like talking to the people that I'm friends with. So I really don't give a shit. But there was a very good point made about that, you know, the cyber minge thing. If you are putting up videos of yourself semi-naked with a cyber minge virtually on show, you know, and it was like bloody soft porn, that thing. Okay. Don't be surprised when people then start taking the mick out of that cyber minge. Okay, it wasn't the real one, it was the cyber one, but whatever, there you go. Cyber minge's Metal Mickey's girlfriend. Can you imagine having to listen to her bitch about BAM? That's why Martin's so mad. It's obsessive, innit? It's absolutely obsessive. That's what was being like. That's right, Burren Witch. It was, you know, it was people were talking about the cyber minge. That were it. There were minges on. Well, no, not really simples, but you know, it was just about this old silly, whatever it is, this cyber life thing. Pedo Clown, first, good to see you. Son, and absolutely right. Right, I can't understand your typos there, Cassius. Love, can we please have a bit of translation? It was like soft porn, Burren Witch. That's what, you know, I could, no. Mary Mungo and Minge. Oh, Simples, I did better than that the other night, didn't I, Lady Witch? I mistaken. Oh, God, hang on a minute. Cooper, enough now. Stop. Let's sit down. Sorry, there's somebody outside in the street being pissed, I think. I mistakenly took similar behaviour from a bloke, took it as protection, etc. I'm worried for her. That was weird, I must admit. Cyber Shag is the only one she will get. We're talking about the bubble bath stream. No, Bedtime Clown. There was a cartoon thing put up when they announced their I'm sorry. Each to their own. I can't call it a relationship. Did you see the picture that I had for the start of this stream? And yeah, well, what that is was Porky's shoulder and my arm over it, because I was like, oh my God, he's so pale and Irish. And I've got that kind of, I didn't get the Scottish skin. I've got that, which if Dar's around, he'll tell you, you know, a lot of Norwegians have that. It's not quite olivey, but it tans very easily. It's like a very light brown. It's a weird coloured skin. You can't call it white. And I tan, so that was like my arm. It's true, people use Second Life for virtual casual sex. That's just not nice, is it? I didn't, Cassius. I didn't get the Scottish blue tint. My sister has, and one of my brothers has. And then me and one of my other brothers have got this kind of Norwegian skin thing. Hearing Kiss stumble through the explanation is hysterical. I'm trying to be nice. It's not going to last long because me and nice are not common bedfellows. But yeah, so that's why I put that up. I'm like, this is what a real boyfriend looks like. So yeah, I can be a little bitchy. Yes, Lady Witch. Scottish people are renowned for they're not even white. They have pale blue skin. So yeah, like I said, I've got one of my sisters and the eldest of my brothers are pale blue. And then me and the youngest of my two brothers are this Norwegian-y weird colour. Admitted. She had a club, the swingers club, because she named it Cock Insider. Oh. Well, you know, depends how you've been brought up or dragged up, doesn't it? Whatever. After so she's done, well, hypocrisy is their favourite pantsuit. Oh, hang on, what have I missed there? Shit, Cassius had it on top chat. Right, Cassius, how long have you been on YouTube coming in these live chats? Okay, I'm getting a bit worried about you, sunshine. Hey, I bet you're feeling this nice drop in the temperature, though, aren't you? Oh, God, do you know? For the first time, like, I'm not going to do a cyber relationship explanation here. For the first time in nearly a month, we actually snuggled up to go to sleep together last night in bed because it's been too hot to even stand, you know, just having anybody's arms around me. You know, we ended up like, you're at that side of the bed and I'm at this side of the bed. Both acting like preteens with the cyber virtual relationship bollocks. Oh, Green Eyes is on too. Do you know we didn't get a lot of rain though, Cassius? We got thunder and a bit of lightning and a little bit of rain, and then it just stopped. Oh, my Frida's here. Hiya, darling. Are you all right, lovely? Well, the thing is, Janet, I'm not old, and even I'm like, oh my God, that's so childish. You got a whack of rain. It does, Fern, because top chat. Yeah, if you're in live chat, you see everybody, but for some reason, top chat, you seem to miss people. Doesn't show everybody. I don't know why. I'm not like a YouTube connoisseur. So much for me doing my next live's going to be on bloody Terry Lovelace. Well, now it will be, but this was, like I said, this was a bit of an impromptu one. Oh, is that what it is, Green Eyes? I knew there was a difference, but I know that you don't see everybody, do you? Yeah, I always have to do it, Fern, because I think it defaults to top chat, doesn't it? Well, I just wanted to say we're popular tonight, so I'm reckoning there's a few hate watchers in the. There's me, a mod. Fern, there's me, the flipping channel runner, and I didn't know it either, so don't worry about it. I don't like saying the channel owner because, like I said, I've always said this is this is ours. It's not mine. It's ours. The problem is, soil is that crummy, about 5 inches down. So when it rains hard, it's not. Oh, the soil. It's not going to go through into the soil. That's a problem. Yes, that's it, because it runs off. That's when you get the runoff, and that's what causes the flash flooding. Because, as you know, that's the type of work that I do. The whole that side with the how do I say it without giving it away? Yeah, like the hydrological engineering side of things, and yeah, flood defense planning, and so on and so forth, and yeah. It is still humid. Do you know what though? Considering the temperature drop last night, Fern, we had probably a couple of hours Like I said, we both nodded off having a cuddle, and then it was kicking each other away, you know, part way through the night. But yesterday here, the humidity was 88%. Fern, okay. Got some grief on Marcy's channel from a comment I made. I expected it. Apparently, you were not allowed to have an opinion. Oh, you as well, Frieda. Oh, well, me and Burren and Lisa had one that was removed. Sheila's was removed. Yeah, they're just being very selective, and they just want to, you know, read positive comments only, or people that can be bullied. Well, ain't happening. Oh yeah, Symbols, I forgot you went to Keswick, didn't you? Derwent water was low, could get around mostly on the shore. Wow. Wow. Because I mean, Keswick, one of the worst places is, well, actually on the banks of the Greeter, but they have got all the flood walls up now along the banks. But Keswick campsite, flipping heck. That every time the significant rainfall, Keswick campsite floods like a bastard. Right, let's get to smut. Right, well, who would like to have the smut? It was even. Simples, you should have been here at the weekend. The Fylde Coast was bloody evening. It was the Damn Earth show. Oh my goodness. Fern, looking on telly at the lakes around Doncaster, absolutely shocking. Well, I mean, we are in for some rain, but like we were saying, the ground's that hard, it's just going to run off. And it's been a long time. I think, I mean, we're into the weeks part now, I think, here before we've had any rain. We had those few drops the other night, but that's been it. And it's shocking. And I remember for anybody who didn't see it. Lady Witch will like your will like that. Oh, there we go. So Sheila's saying, 2 stray cats I've got comfy in the conservatory. I'll have to keep the door shut so my cat won't go fight with them. Bet I'm knee deep in cat shit in the morning. Yeah, Lady Witch, the cats, feral cats, because they've got flash flooding where Sheila is, and the feral cats came running into a house for protection. It's drizzled here most of the day. No lightning are out. Oh God, we've had nothing simple, so it seems to be hitting the north, east, and the east, doesn't it? You've not seen rain unless you've seen Queensland. Well, I remember you sending me when you had the floods, Green Eyes, early this year, when you were sending me the videos of it in your backyard. God, 3 foot, and you were the only safe one, weren't you? Because you were up the hill. Frida. Well, you know, it, I'm not happy that you. But it needs saying, and at least it was allowed to stay up there, you know, so it shows that people are being called out. And that what's the other one? Team Phoenix. Did anybody see that community post? They're not a channel that I follow, but obviously I do subscribe to Genetic Code, and she had posted that up. If anyone hasn't seen it, go over and have a read. They're just I think is it Chris, Team Phoenix, are addressing what's going on in a community post. Hello, my darling. Evening, terrible weather over here, terrible weather at the tube as well, though. Yeah, it seems to have come in across it looking at the weather on the television earlier, it seems to have come in across the Atlantic, missed Ireland, kind of gone in over the northwest of Scotland and headed straight over towards Scandinavia, with a second front coming in and, you know, going down onto the northeast of England. Can I remove it then, Clown? Oh yeah, you can remove your own comments, Fern. You just go, if you were going to if you want to edit a comment, if you've made a comment and then you realise you've made loads of typos, you want to go back or add a bit more. There's the 3 little buttons against your comment. Go in that, and there's one that you can remove it or delete, remove, whatever it's called. You can do it that way, love. Chris from Team Phoenix is a very nice guy. He always speaks well. He has a very good channel. Yeah, I've never watched anything on Team Phoenix. I've heard the name bandied around, Cassius, but I didn't know anything till I saw that Jen had put that up. So I went and had a read of it, and I said, well said. I noticed that Whiskey Tourette's had made a comment as well in Chuff's channel. Did you see that? Anybody? She said that saying to HC that she had no problem with she didn't have a problem with Martin slagging off that kid, and she just put, "You fucking hypocrite." I was like, yeah, go on, girl. Hi, Voodoo. Hi, guys. No chatting till I eat because I've been fasting and I'm a hungry bitch, but wanted to say hello. Hello, my beautiful. I'm presuming I'm going to say, was that fasting, diet fasting, as in intermittent fasting, or are you fasting for religious purposes or for medical reasons? Because we're just nosy bastards in here and we all want to know. I'll get my son. I can't see any dots. Let's see what else I've missed here. A very nice guy who deliberately spread an article about Bam's drug charges while knowing damn well it wasn't her. What? Who's that one? Is that one we were talking about, Lady Witch? The what's his name? I've just said it. Oh, Phoenix. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know anything about them, so right, let me go back. I'm missing all of this chat here. Bloody hell. Multitasking and me, it doesn't work. Right, let's see. 6 months of rain. Oh gosh, I'm really sorry. We've got very noisy Asians out in the street at the minute. If anyone could hear that there. Oh, they always sound like they're going to start arguing. You see, this is what I was talking about before. There's some people that, there's some bits and pieces, like I didn't see the bits with Martin making stuff about AD, just because either I've not been around or I just completely miss it. I'm oblivious. So sometimes, you need to point things out to me, like, thanks for that, Lady Witch. Because I don't know these things. So it's not me being obtuse or anything like that. I thought it was a Sid. Gotcha. The thing is, they live a couple of doors down. They're actually really nice people. I think they're where are they from? I think they're from I think they're from Indonesia. I think. I'm not sure. And they're because I was really surprised because the Catholics, the car's got loads of little like Virgin Mary icons and things sticking all over the dashboard, and there's rosary beads hanging off the rear view mirror, and they are really nice people, but they don't have to talk loud, especially at night. I don't watch AD either. Clown, I did it, shot myself. Is that gone or just for me? No, if you've deleted it, Fern, it's gone. Gone for good. So yeah, there's no point leaving yourself open for that kind of, if yeah, it's like I said, not that I think anybody would, but if anybody from the other side of the pool wanted to jump on in here, it's not it. I don't look on this as my channel. This is our channel. If you want to engage with people, engage with them, or if you just want to put them out, put them out. I didn't see it. Sorry that you got grief for it. Yeah, well, yours went, didn't it, Sheila? Because I couldn't see it anymore. You know, with the one where you said, I want to know exactly why you're calling me a thief. Good, you're right, Kiss. I feel awful. Fern, please don't feel awful, love. There's no need for it. That's because, like I said, you didn't choose to give offence. Somebody else has chosen to take it. Let them take it. And I just think it shows, you know, it's things like that that will show people's character. You know, look, on the same token, you could have, I know that wasn't a live chat, it was just a video, but you could come in here and you could now say, I think you lot are really, really awful because you were all laughing about that thing that was up on BAM's screen the other night, the cyber minge. Yeah. And I'd go, yeah, you know what? It probably did come across as a bit awful, but we were actually laughing about the cyber character and the cyber minge, not about the real person. But nobody on here would be going, oh, well, you know, you're picking a side. You're not. You're just expressing an opinion. You've expressed an opinion, and if people don't like that, that's their issue. Please don't get upset about it. You haven't done a thing wrong. Oh, you're blocked as well, Sheila. Oh, it's pathetic. Well, like I said, you always have to be incredibly careful because you never know who's listening, do you? Fern, I don't feel bad. You showed who you are. They showed who they are. We know who we would rather hang out with. Lady Witch, that's a lovely thing to say. And I'm going to put, oh God, I keep losing me chat. There we go. I'm putting that up on the screen for you because that goes for everybody. That goes for everybody. And, you know, as much as we're apparently all wicked, evil people, you know, we're all going to hell in a handcart. Well, I know I am. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to Valhalla. But no, it's, oh, thank you. And for all of us. Yeah, for, you know, everybody's entitled to an opinion. Everybody. And it just shows a lot. Yeah, it's ignorant. It's very, very ignorant. So yeah, you say what you want to in here. Don't ever be, you know, and don't ever think, and this is everybody, don't ever think that you've got to come in here and just go with the flow. Just, you know, because you don't want to upset the apple cart or you don't want to stand out, because we're all educated and intelligent and reasonable people. As much as other people want to say we're not, we actually are. I know I'm wicked and evil. Give me something I can use. Cassie's going to be in purgatory for a few millennium, so good luck. Nah, you see, I'm going to go. What's that phrase they use? I came into this world covered in screaming and covered in someone else's blood. I've got no problem going out of it the same way. That's me. That's my war cry. Do you remember when we got into that, saying that, you know, I'm absolutely determined as an Odinist that I am going to go. I have to die with a weapon in my hand, and I'll be there being, you know, because my family, for the most part, are Catholic. So some bugger will not accept that I am going to be a pagan and I'm having a pagan send off, and they'll send a priest to give me the last rites, and I'll be trying to stab the bugger just just so I can have me Viking. I'm going to go to Valhalla. Someone made a comment to me saying, please leave 24 hours after I left. What the fuck, mate? What the hell? Yeah. Oh, do you know what, Frida? And this is it. It's just ridiculous. Fern, I'm just that type of person, Kiss. I'm not angry. I'm more a month-long slow release moan type instead. That's fine. That's fine, love. It's like me. I always get told about, I am fiery, but the worst thing for me, Green Eyes knows this one, the worst thing with me is I'll go quiet. And when that used to happen, so people would be winding me up and I'd just go quiet. And that's my dad would go, oh, get out of her fucking way, because you knew what was going to happen. You absolutely knew what was going to happen. I would explode. My family name, my dad and my brothers being army guys, they nicknamed me way back when Semtex, before I even knew what damn Semtex was. That was my damn nickname because I just erupt. But yeah, if I go quiet, that's when the danger zone is. Run. Remove yourselves. Oh, you give me a dagger. Thanks, Burren Witch. I want someone to throw a tape recorder down in the coffin with me. Take the piss out of all them looking down at me. Let me out. Oh no! Oh, careful, Fern. There are cyber midges on the loose. Cassius, do you know what that's reminding me? You're a bugger, you are. Do you know what that's reminding me of? Do you remember Billy Connolly? And he said that when he dies and he wants stone, he wants this tiny little writing so that you've got to get right up close to the tombstone to be able to read it. And I go, oh, fuck off, you're standing on me dick. That's what he said he was going to have on his. Let me out, it's hot in here, bloody hell. Did you see the Irish funeral of a man that's been buried? It's hilarious. No, I've not seen that. No, if I go before my aunt, she'll do it. She's the type. Oh God, am I being thicket? I think I need an what's an athame? Fern. I want to do like a ghostly laugh though. You're like, oh, Fern, sorry, thank you. Do you know I didn't even know that? But I'm not a wit. Well, some people might disagree, but I'm not into Wiccan. Ah, thank you. Play recording of the dead guy shouting, let me out. Hello, hello, a minute. Oh, Jesus, he didn't. Oh, my goodness. No, do you know what would be really good though, Cassius? Do you remember when we covered the Enfield poltergeist in here and we were covering Bill, you know, the Bill voice? Imagine making a recording of that and then sticking it in your coffin. That's a good one. Headstone. I told you I was ill. Oh, I know, yeah. Well, did I tell you about that old work friend of mine? Work and her husband. And they were having an argument. Oh God, it was so funny. You die, I'm going to put on your gravestone, Eli's cath cold as ever. And she said she's going to put on his, here he lies stiff at last. I might do that on Porky's at last. Because we're a pair of buggers like that. That would be the type of effect. Okay, so what I want on my headstone is my life was never boring. Lady Witch, we'll have loading, yeah. I always wanted to have on mine. It's the same. I've got on my Twitter. You're either with me, beside me, or in me fucking way. But I think that would. Well, the thing is, I don't intend to have a gravestone though, because I fully intend to have my Viking burial. Kids, cats and cardigans are Fern. What will you have on yours, Burren? There you go, everybody. What will you have on your tombstone? What will be your epitaph? I must admit, I did see something that made me laugh, or hear something, I should say. I was listening back to the replay because I missed it when it was live, you know, Genetic Codes the other day. And she played some music or something, and she just made a comment, and she said, 1 minute your toes tapping and your what she said, 1 minute your toes tapping and your ass is shaking, next minute your clothes are off and you're on a pole. And I thought that would be really good on on somebody's gravestone. Gone haunting. That's a good one, Lady Witch. Janet, see you in the next dimension. You are simples. Oh my god. I love that one. Skinny at last. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. You'll have to let me know if this volume goes a bit weird again. I've shifted myself round on the bed. One of my band's records was called Man in the Box, and quite a few punks have had it played at their funeral. Oh, gosh, yeah, that's a bit... I'm going to haunt you, yeah. How about yours, Dar? You're going to have some suitable Viking wisdom on it? Oh, what have I missed here? Sorry about this. I've jumped again. I saw a lovely burial at sea last week. Ashes were in a beautiful box. Then after about 5 minutes, it dissolved. Well, Porky has said what he wants is to be cremated, and then he wants his ashes put in a rocket, a firework rocket, and set off. Now, what's one of my nieces, I don't know if you guys remember, well, it was 3 years ago now, my ex-brother-in-law, he took his own life. He was very depressed and he took his own life, and very, very sad time. But he was, out of the children, he was closest to my second niece. He was the closest to her, to Lauren. And I mean, they were all devastated by his loss, but she was especially affected by it. And she's had a tattoo done. She's 22 now, 21, 22, keep forgetting. She's had a tattoo done on her back, and it includes some of her dad's ashes. So she said, he's always with me now. He's always in, you know, and it's a beautiful tattoo. Ah, there's the Porklet. Have you seen we've made a change of name to Porklet? So for the time being, no talking about lady parts and things, if you don't mind, as we have a juvenile in the house. I want cremating, my ashes scattering at the Valley of the Kings. Oh, Sheila, that's a good call. I actually want to be in one of those tree pod things. Finally got my own haunted forest. Dar, you won't have... Oh, hang on a second. Sorry. Oh, Porklet's coming to say hi. Oh, everybody's saying hi, Porklet.
Hello.
Even though she was totally traumatised by Burren Witch's voicemail yesterday. No, can you hear that giggle? That's a wicked giggle, that.
I was howling. Hi, Coops.
Yeah, it's now a pylon on our bed. That was to the dog, not me.
Good boy.
Let's have a look. Nothing else, nothing matters. And when a blind man cries, played at Dave's funeral. Ah. Oh, hey, you've got your own fan club here. Look at this. Porklet, Porklet, Porklet.
Porklet, Porklet, Porklet.
A dad's in his office playing games.
As per usual.
As per usual. Let me see what's... Oh, what's this? That's the weirdest thing. 2 nights in a row, there's been fireworks going off at the same time, and me just saying that. Oh, well, you say I've got the power. I have the power. Oh, and Kathy's there. Up another Porklet and Fern. Fern, we have fireworks here too. Cassie's think it's an Elvis thing.
Love Elvis.
All still have... What is it? Is it an Elvis memorial or something today?
I love Elvis. I don't know.
If you check back on your early live, you'll see I named a porklet. Oh, was it you? Oh, there you go.
I was sit. Ow! Okay.
The dog's kind of trying to scratch himself, but oh look, oh now Green Eyes. Now that is what porklet would go for, because she's a massive, for being only just 13.
Queen, Beatles, Elvis.
Listen to this: Queen's, Beatles, Elvis. She's a father's daughter. She doesn't listen. Well, she does listen to BTS and Harry Styles
And Billie Eilish, but I do.
and Billie Eilish, but everything else, it's all
Oh.
old school music.
Ow.
Oh, there you
Michael
go.
Jackson.
Elvis's anniversary today. Oh, why did you not know that?
What?
It's Elvis's anniversary today.
I don't know.
Call yourself a fan. Oh yeah, Cassius, she knows every Beatles song ever, and I mean that. And every Queen
Right.
song. A bedroom is just full of Queen. You've got Queen bedding,
Yeah.
got your signed,
Posters.
yeah, posters. I got her a signed thing from. It was the last Queen concert, wasn't it?
Yeah, Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury signed photos. Oh yeah, she's got all
Queen.
sorts.
Queen photo. I've got photos. I've got posters of Queen at my mum's on my wall.
Yeah, there you go. Good taste.
T-shirts.
45 years since he died makes me
I
feel
know-
old. Oh God.
I know.
You never are that old that you remember that, are you, Dar? I've seen your photo. You look like a bloody Wayne. What's that? Which do they wear tap shoes? Oh, hang on. What's that? What have we missed? Gosh, I can't see. I'm going blind. COVID. I get stuck with the barrel. Oh, the coffin dancers.
I think Darwin, he was 45 when he died, because he died on the 24th of November 1991, and then
Who was that?
Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
So he was 45 when he died, so he died 32 years ago. 31 years ago, sorry. Nearly.
Wow. Nearly 8 when he died. I remember the news. Gosh. Well, you've really surprised me there, Dar. But I tell you what, I think everybody in this channel's wearing really well, because none of yous look your age. I think I've seen the coffin dancers, Lady Witch. Cassis, I was 5. Dar, you've got the skin of an 18-year-old. I've got the height of a 5-year-old.
You have?
Yeah.
Well, at a push 5.
Have you heard this cheeky little bugger? Do you know what they do? They tap me on the top of the head. She's doing that now. Yeah. No, I'm only a short ass, Cassius.
Oh, bless your little cottons.
Ouch. Right, I'm going to send you back in your own room. Bugger off.
Rude.
So yeah, it's not good. I'm kind of the midget in the house. I'm the midget in the world, actually. But Green Eyes is shorter than me, as is Raven. So I'll have that. Green Eyes is shorter than I am.
Wow, that's short.
Yeah, and Raven, you've not met Raven. Raven's shorter than I am as well. It's 2 people.
That's it.
Little Bum Doji said cotton socks. What's that film where she tap dances everywhere but goes out killing people at night? Can't think. Oh, what's that one? Like, but yes, it's exactly the same thing. Tapping me on the head like that. She's got such a dirty laugh. Yeah, she's a father's daughter. Oh, I love Benny Hill. Don't feel very fresh. Sometimes I feel like I'm 90. Nah, you know what? Just go and plunge yourself into one of those fjords, Dar, and yeah, because the ice water, it does wonders for your skin, doesn't it? Allegedly. There's a lot of things that do wonders for your skin, allegedly, and I don't believe half of them. I'll leave that one there as well. Anyone seen the new Elvis pic yet? Yes, Porklet has.
He's well fit.
She wants to see it. Did you hear that then? He's well fit.
Hi.
So, yes, and she wants it again. She wants her dad to take her to see it again. And he's like, no, you can wait. It's coming out on the telly. So there's been a few words about that.
But he has got the DVD until so it should be here the 19th of September.
Yeah, we've got the DVD on order, so you can have a
And
watch it.
Maverick.
Oh
Top
yeah,
Gun Maverick is coming as well.
we went to the pictures and we watched Top Gun Maverick about a month ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
Watch that. That's really good if anyone's not seen that. What's she not wrong about Burren? Oh, the
Austin Butler.
that he's fit.
Yeah.
He's well fit.
He's well fit. He is. He is.
I'll tell you what I found really funny. This anybody else with kids of a similar age, right? Because I keep going to call you by your real name. Porklet is into BTS and the Korean. Right. She's taught herself phonetically to sing in Korean. She can actually sing.
I know some words in Korean as well.
And she's learning the language and she's speak. Can you sing anything in Korean? Quick blast for me, my friends.
I need to think.
Well, not that we're putting her on a spot, but nobody can see you. What's that? Miss Meadows, my kids reckon that's me. Oh, well. Honestly, Burren, I'll let her do it in a minute and she'll sing you something in Korean.
Okay.
Yay! That was Porklet in the house. Well, Kiss, I feel better just by being able to let off steam on here because I haven't been able to talk to anyone new about the shite Martin said about me. So thank you for that. Not a problem, Sheila. Listen, if you anything else you want to say, just say it. You know he's recording it because we never get 27 people watching on this channel. So you know damn well it's hate watching. Yeah, she's got a lovely voice though, and she plays the ukulele and the guitar. And piano.
I used to play the drums when I was like 6, but I got rid of them.
She played the drums when she was 6, but got rid of them. That was really good. Well done, Miss Porklet. There you go. Thanks, everybody.
See, even Cooper's saying thanks.
He is.
Oh, Jesus Christ, on a self-bed.
She actually does sing, though, when she's not singing Korean-y. Sings very much like, she does sound very Billie Eilish sounding. Yeah. She sings very similar, actually very, very similar. So, yeah, we'll get you to do a little blast on another evening. You can come in and sing to my guys. In fact,
I've got my guitar in my room.
I don't know if he's around, but maybe we could get Porklet to do an online duet with Bedtime Clown. Because last time, Bedtime sang...
Did you just burp in my face, Cooper?
What did
you minger?
Voodoo, can you remember what was it Bedtime sang? What was the flipping Beatles song that Bedtime sang? God,
was it a slow one?
Yeah, he sang Layla as well.
She's leaving home.
No.
Oh,
I've got my brain has gone completely blank. He ran to put up food. Sorry, Voodoo. Can anybody else remember? I know he sang Layla, but he sang a Beatles one as well. Layla was really good. I loved that. I was singing along at this end. Luckily, nobody could hear me. Yeah, good idea. And get Dean on the guitar. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, the frustration was getting at me. Don't you worry. Oh, I know what it was. Hey, you've got to hide your love away. Could you play that on your guitar or your uke?
I haven't learnt that one yet.
I'll tell you what. How about this for a challenge? What do you think, Voodoo, if you mention it to him when he comes back? I get Porklet to learn that. And then you come on and we'll get Bedtime at some point when he's free. Because he played the guitar live on camera. Yeah. We can have you. Obviously, we wouldn't put her live on camera because she's only 13. However, what do you reckon, guys and girls? You think that would be a good one?
Well, I have been learning a song on my guitar before. But obviously when I got my nails on, I couldn't do it. So I've been absolutely smashing, practicing in there.
Right, well, that's the song you have to learn for us then, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you reckon? Right, brilliant, Voodoo. Sign him up and we're going to get, we'll get these two to do a little bit of a duet because I think we all need a little bit of light-hearted something because it's just been a little bit poo at the minute, isn't it? Oh, my twin's in. Hippie Chicky. I'm lurking. Hi, lovely people. My friend's son loves BTS and he's learning Korean too. It's mad, isn't it? all these kids are like learning Korean, but she's actually learning the language. It's been a thing set for them by school.
Yeah, it's for like, we've got an extra lesson called Aspire, and it's kind of like everything that you don't learn in other lessons.
Yeah,
And the topics like Korean and Korean culture and stuff. So.
Yeah, I don't know if you could hear that then. A lesson called Aspire.
I don't.
Well, there's no rush bedtime. There's Bedtime Clown. That's the guy we'll get you to do the duet with. That's Voodoo Queen is Bedtime Clown's lovely lady.
Okay.
We'll say better half, you know, like I am to your dad. Bedtime and the Porklet, it's got a ring to it, hasn't it, just Sid? We could see this being a regular occurrence. Oh, what's this? Fern, I hope you feel better. Oh, is Fern not feeling too good? Oh, what have I missed? Because I can't see. Oh, gosh. Oh, I can't, my flipping chat's come down. I can't zap it back up. Sorry if you're not feeling so good, Fern, love.
Yeah, I think.
Right, so that's it then. I've made a decision. We will at some point, but I can send you a message, or you can drop me a WhatsApp or something when you're up for it. She's going away next week for a week to Lanzagrotte. So
what do you mean Lanzagrotte?
That's what we call it, Lanzagrotte.
Lanzagrotte.
Oh, I know, Frida. Well, seeing as our dad owes you a bloody song or two. Oh, God, I've got the dog. Right. Sorry about this. No one thank, it's just a shit day. This is much appreciated. Oh, no. Oh, right. Sorry, Fern. Yeah, I misunderstood then. I thought you were going to say that. Sorry about the noises. I'm in a king-size bed here. I've got the dog who's sprawled out, taking up more flipping space than a small army. And then I've got flipping the Porklet over there, who's like twice the size of me, the height of me, not size, twice the height of me. And then I'm in like a postage stamp area.
To be fair, one of my legs is on the floor, and the other, I fell off the bed about 8 times in the past 5 minutes because of that bloody dog, and he keeps shoving me off, and I'm like, Cooper, stop.
Oh, Sheila, no, I mean about getting picked on. Hopefully it's more settled too. Yeah, no, I hope you both feel better. I hope everybody feels better, actually. It's totally uncalled for. And like I said, this and things we've said in chat and what I'm saying on here and what I've said earlier will no doubt end up on some kind of revenge upload. But you know what? I'm just going to say now, save your time, because the only leave Cooper alone. The only opinions that I actually care about are people who I've got respect for. We've just nominated your daughter for the Hunger the Hunger Games. She's going to. Hang on a sec. Sorry about this, guys and gals. Just a second. Off.
Come on.
Go on. Go on. Sorry about this. Trying to get the dog off. Get off. 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 Right. Okay, let's see what else. Most of what people... Oh, gosh. I'm missing all of this now. Most of what people say is what they think, and it's their opinions only, not facts. Signal's been rubbish. What's up? Yeah, mine's absolutely appalling. It's wrong picking out individuals like he's been doing. Love to you, Sheila. Yeah, 100% hippie chick. God knows Arbam is so strong. She had to put up with this crap for years. Yeah. Ladies, the entire point of what they say and do is to break you down, and I promise you, you're stronger than that. Yeah, you absolutely are. Oh, to be honest, Fern, I wasn't aware of any of this going on until it was drawn. You know, I think I was. I don't even know where I was. I think I was in. Oh no, I'll tell you what it was. I was in my own live, because I hadn't been on for weeks, and I just said, "Now, what's going on? Tell us what the crack is." And then somebody said it had all hit the fan over Claire Morgan, and yeah, so I'd missed it. I didn't have a clue what was going on. I feel much better now. I've been able to voice my feelings, but thank you. I didn't realise how nasty it had all become. No, it is all very nasty, and you know, whatever. Like I said, it'll run its course. There will be a lot of bad feeling. Unfortunately, I don't even think the bad feeling that this is going to cause is ever going to be able to be resolved. There isn't any coming back from a lot of this that's being said now. You know, and it's shown a lot of people in the true light. You know, true colours have been seen. All of this that's going on now, and you know, I'm not going to go over it all again. You all heard what I had to say earlier on. It's left me with a very, very sour taste in my mouth that people can be that devious. Claire's the catalyst in all this, just my opinion. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But there are other movers and shakers with that, Frida. What's this? I've had a notification to remove BAM. What's that, Fern? Off. What do you mean? Somebody sent that to you, have they? What the hell? Absolutely shocking if that's what's happened. Not sure. Let me click on it. Oh, hang on a minute. Is it not that ridiculous? They're trying to do oh, what is it? A petition. There's a petition, isn't there, that he set up? Pathetic.
A petition.
Yeah, somebody set a petition up to remove someone from YouTube. Marty's channel asking for people to sign a petition. Change.org, petition to remove her from social media. Yeah, right. Like that works. Oh, it's yeah. I can hear myself there. Do you want to turn that down a little bit just because it was going to distract me? Thanks, darling. Yeah, well, it's up to everybody's. Yeah, no, don't worry about that, Burham Witch. I just don't know what to. No, don't worry. I know people. We have caps on and off. It's all over the place. Yeah, it's bad for JC too. She's never given up fighting against the insult. It's very hurtful to attack them. Hang on. No, Cooper, get down.
Get down, Coops. Get down, baby. Good boy.
It's just a case of this again, though. If you throw enough shit, some of it sticks, doesn't it? Trying to yank chains for reaction. YouTube has not one shielded to a petition. No. Bloody hell, it won't even yield to flipping solicitors' letters, allegedly. So, in fact, though, I'll tell you something that's very funny. How many of you looked at that petition? Have you seen the actual notification for it? Have you seen the link in it? I'll wait in chat, just say yes or no. If the performance is removing AD and it's to go by, that's destined for failure. Knobheads. Yeah. BAM can just set up a second channel. Didn't AD do the same? Yes, Frida. This isn't the government. A petition means nothing. YouTube has policy and procedures of their own. These people are pathetic little snowflakes. No, yeah. Right, okay, I'll tell you now. Go and have a look at it. The link that's to it, to the crowd. Did you click on it, Bedtime Clown, by any chance? Because it says a lot. If you click on it, it takes you to the Welsh speakers version of the crowd, of the change.org site. How bizarre, because that's not the one that'll come up normally if you're out of the UK and you know, do a search for it. Oh,
God.
The link to the on his channel, the thing he's put up, the link to it, that you click on, it'll take you to the change.org site. Just look at it. It said, I noticed it and it said Cymru on it. And I thought, hang on, because Cymru is, you know, the Welsh. And I clicked on it and it's the Welsh speaking version. You've got to click on it for the translation into English. Yes, hippie chick. Yes. That's it in a nutshell. So it just shows who's kind of, and I just thought, you know what? And this is what's made me feel really sick today. It really has made me feel sick to my stomach. It's just so devious and underhanded. It's at a very vulnerable time with losing a dog, and now this online attack. It's horrendous to kick someone when they're down. What's that mean, Sid? I'll tell you, this has left some mess in its path, honestly. It has, Cassius. It really has. Oh, have you done it?
No, it's just, you know how usually petitions have need thousands?
Yeah.
Because they know that they're not going to get enough.
Wow. It's just, it's not, the thing is now, I don't even think that that's been done with any great intention. It's become a pissing contest. So, you know, there's a little bit of dick shaking going on over there, and yeah, it's just about seeing how hurtful and how, you know, the shock tactics and all the rest of it. Hello, sorry guys, I completely lost connection. I got totally kicked out then. Lady Winge, Mingyog Cyber. Yes, the bigger question to me is, why would Claire intentionally let her efforts fail and the family at Martin try to act like everything's fine? I know, exactly. King of Nothing. out throwing rocks in the street for me, but I don't care. I'm just absolutely disgusted, and it doesn't matter, you know, when whichever fantasy relationship is going on or breaks up or what have you, and people start running back to different corners of YouTube expecting to find some kind of solace. Won't be happening in this little corner. Just put up a video saying Bam said the murders didn't happen and the family are actors. What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Just saw that.
Are you kidding me?
I think, you know how you can download those fake texting apps?
Yeah.
I think because it looks like a WhatsApp one. But I've literally just watched it. See it?
Hang on. Don't. Yeah, I'll not be able to play the sound on here though.
No song.
Copyright.
So I'll just pause it when. So
Oh, I can't even my eyes. It's okay. I'll look at it later on. My eyes are a bit blurry.
But it's like.
And give him a view. Very suspect. All this because Claire's not got the guts to apologise. Well, so you were saying what? It looks like a what?
You can download like fake texting apps and like WhatsApp apps.
Oh, you're hearing this?
And you can like pretend that you're having a conversation with someone, and then he's obviously taking screenshots of it, and because that arrow there, that's to get rid of an advert, and you don't get adverts on WhatsApp.
Oh, did you all hear that? That's clever. I'm really hoping my sound didn't go off then. About the little arrow at the bottom. There you go. Well spotted. I know. Well, I didn't know that. She is indeed, hippie chick. Oh, yeah, Porklet, you're dead right, clever girl. Yeah, as messed up. Say it again, please, Porklet. You ready, Sheila? Hang on, bedtime. I'll get her to come in. Say it again, darling.
Right, so basically, there's an arrow on the side of the screen, which is to get rid of an advert that is obviously popped up at the side or at the bottom, and you don't get adverts on what's a texting app, innit? So the only way that you'd get adverts would be on a fake texting app.
There you go. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a fake texting app.
Yeah.
And do you want to explain those old fogies, you know, those of us with like evil stepmother warts on our noses, what these fake texting apps are?
Well, it's just like, so you can like download one, and then you can give like you and the other person like a name, and then you can type in whatever you want them to say, and click the send or receive, so that you'd receive the fake text from that person, and then you can just have a completely fake conversation with them. Because I don't think Bam would bother to phone number and everything, and
oh my goodness.
And all the comments are like,
oh, what's that? Foodie Beauty has one. I've seen this kind of thing before in a stitch up on top. Yes, do you know what, Sid? I saw that. You've just reminded me, Tommy Robinson. Email one, wasn't it?
This wasn't about a tragedy. Let's see. This woman is right. Yes.
Any text can be altered. It's not rocket science. You just turn the time and date on your phone. Well, that's shocking. Like I wouldn't. Yeah, pat on the head for Porklet. Yeah, I wouldn't.
To him, they're from a completely different person.
It doesn't have to be to or from him, though. It just depends.
No, but I mean, someone asked if it was recent, and he said that he'd asked the person that he got them from.
Ah, okay. Okay.
But even so.
Yeah, Sheila, I've no idea about this devious shit. Thanks for explaining. No, I haven't either, Sheila. I haven't. With just one flipping channel. I had two on Twitter's a completely different thing. I had a backup, which I still do. I've got my main channel, and I've got a backup but you know that they're totally different things to WhatsApp, and I don't even use the backup. That's just purely there in case I lose another main channel.
Get loads of...
Oh gosh, yeah, she's showing me all these in the App Store, all the different. You've got ones that is like Messenger, WhatsApp.
Yeah, because
Oh,
that's what it
my
looks like.
God.
So you can change the background to whatever.
Oh my God. And if I got one of those, I wouldn't know that that was fake. I really would not know that that was fake. Jesus. Well, aren't you all glad you came in my chat tonight?
Sherlock Bacon.
Yeah, Sherlock Porklet. I think your dad's going to have the arsehole because Cooper was on the bed with you, you know. He only got up when you came in as well, though, so, but he'll think he's been up on the bed all night. Never mind.
Never mind.
Well, so what do you all think of that? School night every night. Well, it is in this chat, isn't it, Cassius? That's what all these scammers use to send you messages from the bank, etc. Oh, right, okay, Green Eyes. Elementary, my dear Porklet. Well, I wonder if that little bit's going to be popping up on a video at some point. And let me just say, because that's a private conversation that's been overheard, if you dare to use that little snippet that has a 13-year-old embellishment. Oh, did I go? Which part did I go? Did I go off at the warning? I said I was just saying that if anybody uses that little snippet, that, you know, decides to use that for any kind of a stupid, shitty revenge video, that, yeah, just be aware that that's a 13-year-old's voice on here, and there would be some very serious repercussions.
Wait.
Just saying.
I found something else. I have as well. So, you know how
a bit more.
You know how on WhatsApp, where messages have got that little
Yeah.
stick out corner at the top?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that?
Oh.
But they're that specific that you can set a time. But that says, so 5:28 a.m. But if I find a text that I sent at the a.m. or p.m., no a.m., no p.m., no p.m., no p.m.
Protect our pockets of that. Thank you, Green
No
Eyes.
8:48.
Ooh. Out. You've got to have an incredibly good memory, yeah, and not be batshit crazy. Just saying.
Get down.
That's absolutely disgusting. That is.
Get down.
Saying that they were actors. Oh my goodness.
Not lie down.
Absolutely shocked. I really am.
I love you too, but get down.
Oh gosh, my phone isn't charging up, everybody. I've got... Cooper, get down.
Cooper, get down. Come on.
Am I back again yet?
Get down.
Cooper, get off now. Get off. For some reason, my phone isn't charging up. Oh, don't pull his front legs because he'll end up. Get off. Get off. Go on. Go with Lily. Go on. And where's Lily? Little bugger, he won't come off the damn bed. Hang on a second, guys. I've just got to move. Oops. Sorry, guys. I'd muted myself by accident while we were trying to have fun with getting the dog off the damn bed. Got this idea from the Alex Jones trial. The man is certifiable. If he ever comes to the UK, he'll be sectioned. You'll see the crisis actors. Yeah, fucking. It is. I tell you what. Yeah, because wasn't it? Was it Sandy Hook where that Alex Jones was on about? I think. Wasn't sure where he'd stand, so found it interesting reading. Yeah, so, and that was all with the crisis actors, wasn't it, allegedly? Good grief. Well, if you didn't think today could get any more, I don't know, dirty, and the intrigue couldn't get any more intriguey. God, watch this space. It's just ugh. What would you like to talk about? Anything at all? Because I'm seriously, my brain is rattling around inside my head at the moment with all this shit that's going on. Only just concluding was fed live on YouTube. Yeah. Got no dignity or morals if this is what you do. To make stuff up like this, yeah, you dislike somebody, but there was all this about jumping in to defend, white knighting, but you're doing exactly the same thing. It makes you no better. Oh, I think I'm absolutely batshit crazy, me, Voodoo Queen. So I'll stick with that. Talk to myself. I talk to me horse. I always have done. Always talk to the horses like the people. I'll have full on conversations.
I have conversations with Hamish.
And yeah, Lil have conversations with Hamish, and I do it with Cooper if there's just me and him.
Well,
get more sense out of me or the cats most days compared to anyone else. It's all good. Oh, you're just rattling away to titters, are you, Simples? Did Fern nip off somewhere, or is she sitting round in the chat? Up to chicken, because we've not seen you for that long. How's everything been going, and have you been all right? Because I know it was a little bit busy when you first came in, wasn't it? We were getting a little bit distracted chattering. And I think I was in more shock because I could see you. I was like, yay, you're there. far more knowledgeable on movers and shakers and who's involved where and with whom. I'm not. I just kind of do my own thing and occasionally bump into people. And if I've got something to say, I will say it. Oh, is she? Oh, brilliant. Are we all going to be in for that one then? I'm going to definitely, when I come offline here, though, I'm definitely going to look at this message thing. But I'll go in on incognito because I'm not going to give the fecker a view. Lost connection again. Oh, turn the volume down on that because I'll echo. You're still in shock as well. Well, I'm. Is everybody going to rock over there then to JC's in? And so I'm presuming it's going to be about midnight UK time. I've not had. Don't think I've had a notification. Let me just check. No, I've not had a notification off JC. Bugger. Reason isn't working. So, oh, 12:30 a.m. here. Right, brilliant. Thanks, Green Eyes. I'll be there. Give our Jen the support. Oh yeah. Let this phone get an hour's charging. What's Frida said? I hate it. I much prefer light-hearted and lives that I can learn something from. Well, that's it, Frida, isn't it? I mean, I know generally that's what we do in here, but tonight was a bit different because I think so many people have wanted to say things and have been silenced and blocked and disregarded and snidey bloody accusations made about them. Absolutely wrong. You know, and I just hope Miss Holier Than Thou was sitting over there feeling quite proud of herself. I really do, because that sweetness and light act never washed with me, doesn't wash with me now. I admire JC so much. She puts her heart and soul into her lives and goes through it all time. And again, what happened when Claire lied and fucked it up, and I think some others are now realising, yeah, Sheila, and it's their asses are stinging. Said Urkis, did you ever take a drag on your vape when it's empty? Oh no, and you taste burning. It's horrible. It's awful, and you've ruined the coil then, because it just that burning taste, you can't get rid of it, can you? Said it's horrid. It's absolutely horrid. But yeah, I'll try and get this, because I do want to take part in JC's as well. So I will try and get this phone. Yeah. If I give this phone a good hour's charge, it should hopefully. I'll go and plug it into the charger downstairs. Get some charge into it.
Oh, the titles of it.
What?
The Martin Dean's Dirty Delete Timeline of Deceit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just says.
Oh, Brum Witch has done the same thing. Don't read it out though, because well, we can read out JC stuff. It's just that other people's, because
just the description of
okay.
JC is
along with, I think that's wrecking a blazing path of havoc and confusion the last while. It also seems that Martin D had been deceiving this entire community.
Oh, okay then. Well, that sounds like a lot of intrigue, and I shall be going over there onto JC's. Can't miss that. I don't know how long I'll stay awake for though, because I am tired. But yeah, that sounds like it should be quite interesting. Who's with us? Are we going to go and do we are going to do a mass exodus? Yeah, people need to let off steam, say what they're thinking. Yeah, absolutely, Frida. But like I said, you know, it's and I hate that jokingly. You know, when people go, "Oh, I need a safe space," but this, as far as I'm concerned, is a safe space. You want to that they're of any less value than somebody else's opinions, but you know, when you're being constantly criticized and called and it's all incorrect and it's all on the say so of one bloody this fast as shit virgin, and it always knocks me off. The live with Denny. I'm going to be covering this week sometime. I kind of thought about it doing tonight, and I was like, no, I'm a bit tired. Oh, excuse me. And I ended up coming online anyway. I'm going to do a story about a gentleman named Terry Lovelace, and he was a former Assistant Attorney General in America who had an alien abduction story. And if you want to give credibility to anybody, give credibility to this guy. I told Green Eyes about it, and she was having a read of his book. So I'm going to be covering him. It's really interesting story. Not the usual type of alien abduction, because there are quite a few twists and turns. It's not like the Travis Walton story, or the other guy over it, you know, the Alan Godfrey, the police officer in Todmorden. It's not like that. Yes, Sid. I've heard of his sister Linda as well. And because we have a young girl in here, we're not going to go any further with that one. Thank you very much.
Oh, is it? Oh.
No, never mind. You don't know anything.
Okay.
You're too young. No, there's certain things we don't discuss in front of young ears. She's busy here. She's spying, seeing what's getting uploaded.
I am.
Do you know what? Do you know what's really funny? In the last couple of minutes, since I said I'm going to close this down in 5 minutes, and we stopped talking about that and we started talking about what I'm doing next, I've suddenly lost like 10 viewers. Pshoo.
Yeah, I counted through all of them, like all the people on the chat and stuff, and there was 20 viewers when I checked them, and there was 13 incoming Fern if she's still here. Which means there were 7 people that weren't on the chat, and usually your viewers are always on the chat.
And there'll be some that are incognito, and then at one point there were like 28, 29. So didn't get a notification. No, I haven't either, Burren. Asking for questions doesn't make one a traitor. As I said, Lady Witch, the only time I can be called a traitor is if I betray this country or a betray me queen. Nobody else gets to call me a traitor. Shove that one up your ass. Nor me, Burren. Hippie chick. She's not a traitor. She has more fight in her than them lot. She won't put up with lies and deceit. Peanuts changed to jumping beans. Yeah, whatever. Well, it's nowhere. Oh, we've gone up again. Hello. Movers and shakers, watchers and lurkers. La 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 la. Oh, there's two of me. There's me and my twin.
Cooper, that was awful.
Oh, I think. Well, wasn't there supposed to be some form of a solar storm? Wasn't there? That's going to be affecting all this type of stuff. I know, Green Eyes. It's a bloody nightmare. Kicked off all over the damn place. God, I know she's no traitor. She's got mental block. Can't spell. Furthest. Furthest. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Furthest one from being one, unlike Claire. I'm like, yeah, I know. I know. It's just you haven't got a right to call anybody a damn traitor. No right whatsoever. Note, I do disappear. This is for Jenny B. I do come on late and wait for my son to come in. He's back now. Oh, yeah, she was the one who put that horrible comment to you. And the thing is, Fern, you do it. Simples will do it. Mrs. Mercury, because she's dealing with the 3 children of Satan. You know, we know it's not one of those. You pootle off. Mrs. Mercury will vanish, and then she'll come back and go, "Oh, I had like who was it? Chucky, Damien, and Carrie jumping all over her." Raven will come in, and she'll come in for a couple of seconds and goes out shoveling snow, which she's usually doing most of the year. Vanishing. Lady Witch, she gets attacked by kittens. It's one of those things. People come in and out. I do it all the damn time. Someone spell it for me. Furthest. No, instead of the I, it's an E. Furthest. I was absolutely fuming when Martin slandered my name. It took me 5 hours today to go back and gather screenshots to prove what Sandy R had said to me. And then I realised I don't have a channel. Oh, just set one up, Sheila. Or if anything I can help you with, or I bet JC will. I bet JC will. Because I mean, I can't do community posts because I don't have enough followers. What did Sandy R say to you, Sheila? I've missed that. That is, if you don't mind repeating it for us in here. Well, I didn't, Sheila. Do you remember? It's all you have to do. Just film yourself. You don't even have to film your face. Film yourself, or there's a video editor thing that's free. I'm not great. You know, me and Bedtime, we're mere amateurs, aren't we, Chuck? Fern, I'm finding it a bit spooky that people would notice that. It's no secret in the chats, but hey ho. Well, yeah. But do you know what, though? To me, when people are noticing that, it's because they're looking for something. That's just showing, that's bad-mindedness, but You know, I'm not gonna. There are things I could say about that individual, and I won't, because if I do that, that will then make it worse for you, because it'll come out that you were in chat slagging her off with me, whatever. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah, leave people's bad-minded suppositions to themselves. When she said anyone that questions Claire or the fund can stick the donations where the sun don't shine. You see, that was something else. I'd heard rumours of that, but that's something else I miss, Sheila. And that's absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. But you see, all of this, despite hearing those rumours and things, because I hadn't seen it, and it was only, I'm not for slagging off, just noting that's what I've just done. Yeah, no, I know that firm, but things get misinterpreted, so I'm just not going to mention, you know, I'm not going to get into discussions with you over people on other channels, because it'll just be used as an excuse to have another go at you, and I'm not having that. Not at all. And then in Salty's Live, I've said if we have questions about it, to fuck up. Oh yes, I know that. I know that because I knew Nuff had mentioned it. Because that, oh, she was, yeah. I mean, they were all really upset about it. There was no need for that. It's just why so nasty, you know? And I think it's the fact that because questions aren't being answered, you know, when people, and yeah, rightly or wrongly. However, it's like the Claire thing, isn't it? If she's got nothing to hide, why does she not just offer proof? If there's nothing to hide, why not answer people's questions? You know? I can't really say any more than that, can I really? How gracious, not. Terrible treating people like that makes, yeah. I think the last few days for me, Frida, have been, and yeah, I was quite angry at some of the stuff I've read, especially about friends of mine on here. But this is why I feel really flat today. I feel really deflated, and it's just because I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted that people can be that devious. Sheila, he admitted about Claire. Back out, and he backed away from it. Well, I've got, yeah, well, it's very dodgy. And like I said, it's very funny that the link to that change.org is straight to the Welsh speaking version of the site. Just saying. Yeah, it's not right. Just answer the question. It may be something you're repeating again and again, but for Christ's sake, these people have been sending you money. Yes, hippie chick. That is where I stand on it. Literally everyone else has offered the explanation as to why they feel as they do. So why can't they? Sheila, I've been told that you are not allowed to have an opinion even if you are polite. Shocking shit that is, Frida. Sheila, I had questions to OO because a challenge I paid to see never happened, and an item I paid for I didn't get. That was it. Been abused ever since. Well, I mean, clearly she was full of it because the strikes fell off, didn't they? This isn't hard. Why the family support Claire is beyond me. Well, I suppose we can speculate all day long, bedtime clown. But me, along with a lot of other people, I've absolutely no interest in them anymore. None. I really don't care. I really don't care. Yeah, along with everybody else, I'd love to see how what's his name? I nearly said Outback then. Sorry, love, I didn't mean you. Armchair. I'd love to see Armchair Detective go. I'd love it. But you know what now? I actually don't give a shit. Stay, go, can be kicked off. You can have massive parties online. I won't be attending. That's how much interest I've got in it anymore. None. Absolutely none. Because I don't want to be associated with people who can be that fake. I really don't. So what if they do though, climb? It's a long time ago. Oh, what was that? Oh, do you mean the about you mean about supporting Claire there, Fern? I'm not sure. I have the screenshots now if anyone asks for them, but I don't know how to post them. Yeah, that's it. You see, Sheila, I can't post anything either. The only thing I can do is do videos. The only thing you could do is video them on another device and talk through it. Oh, the family having faith in Claire. I think, Fern, I think what the issue has been is the fact that because there's been that much evidence dragged up about her not being what she's claiming to be and who she's claiming to be, and the fact that they haven't wanted to listen to it, or they've ignored it despite people. I think that's what I'm gathering. Cassius can answer this better than me, but that's my take on it. And all of this evidence has been, the proof's been provided, and they're still backing it, and deflect till the cows come home, but the truth will come out in the end. Yeah, Lady Witch, I said this to Burren earlier. We were texting each other, and I said, you know what? There's that saying, the truth will out. And it will. It will. Understand that. But with all that evidence, how didn't the others take it further without her? I don't think it's the... She had hold of all the evidence. I don't think they... the rest of the girls had it. She was kind of the custodian, shall we say, of it. If you mean the evidence for the case, that was her. She was the custodian of it. So the others didn't have it. They didn't have copies of everything. And, she kind of ran with it. The only evidence they had was about her not being who or what she said. And nobody wanted to listen to them. And this is where all this has come from. And they said she's absolutely not. She gave them false credentials. She gave them somebody else's. She gave somebody else's photograph, like a license that had a photograph on it. So that's what I understand it to be about. And this has all been provided. And because they provided it and said, look, this woman is not who she said. She's fraudulently claiming to be a solicitor. She wasn't one. No, Fern, no. They all had bits they were helping to collect, but she'd collated the whole lot. Burren, I paid £300 for a book. It was for my mum. A story was going to be made up, so I thought about my late dad and ma. Oh, I remember that. That was, oh my God, who was it who was writing those? You'll have to remind me of that, Sheila, because it's that woman with the dark hair, isn't it? I saw that, and she said she'd do a book of your choice. And I mean, £300. But I do remember that being up on offer. But I just can't. That the one. That's it. That's her. Thank you, Green Eyes. I couldn't remember her name. And is she not still around? Said that book would be worth a lot more. So he paused that auction, and I was the highest bidder. Don't know who got it or what happened. Green Eyes, I bid on that too. Did she hand it to the family though? I guess nobody knows. I feel sure she has to get their trust. My thoughts only. I've got no idea, Fern, because I never looked into it that hard. Just when, what was I going to say? That it all started coming out about it. The author, well done, Green Eyes, Nicole Morgan. Yeah, she still pops into Salty's lives. Well, surely if so really then you are entitled to that money back, aren't you, Sheila? If you've paid for it and never had it, and that money's never gone to where it should have gone. So yeah, most of the rest of us had little bits and pieces, but then you paid £50 for a Brewster tail feather, never got it, and £100 for a bake-off that didn't happen. Oh my God. Costs like 450 quid altogether. Bloody hell, mate. Shit. So I'm not surprised that you, yeah. Bloody hell. You know, that's not peanuts, is it? It is hippie chick, isn't it? No, well, you know, in those cases, then yeah, you know, you paid for something and not had. It is a lot of money, Fern. I don't have that kind of money, and to be honest, I don't think Sheila's got that kind of money. But you've donated it for a good cause, haven't you? It's just really, this has really disappointed me. It's really, really disappointed me. The whole thing, it's left a bad taste in my mouth. It's left me feeling really distrustful. Paid another £50 into the fund before the weekend auction just to kick it off when it first started. So there you go, 500 quid. Jesus. Don't forget what Sheila put into the crowdfund as well. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have money to put up some dolls. Oh, your dolls are beautiful, Fern. Your dolls are absolutely beautiful. You should be a bloody millionaire with those dolls, Fern. You need to get a production line going. Make more, because they fly off, don't they? The more Martin goes on with his videos, the more they'll defend themselves. I don't blame them. The more people say, the more they get picked out. It's crazy. Oh, and £100 for one of Fern's dolls. That's the only thing I received. It's beautiful. I arranged that privately with Fern. Wow. Well, this is it, Cassius. You know, he can carry on with his damn video. Oh, here we go. Here they come. Got some cyber friends in tonight.
Cyber friends. Wait. I was gonna say something.
Yeah.
Do the cyber friends house?
Sheila, and now they call you a traitor. Shame on the lot of them. Yes, Sid. There we go. Let me get that one up because that needs to go up on screen. Absolutely. Did anybody get that the prawn links then? Because I can't seem to be able to block them. It's not showing. Oh. I've just skipped back on Gear, the question you were addressing. Oh, to answer. Cyber Minges on parade. Yeah, I've never.
My eyes are sealed.
I know. I'm telling her not. She's the other side of the bed, kind of playing on her phone, so it's all right.
Wait,
Bedtime clown, got him. Thank you. Right, it wasn't showing who'd got them for me. Oh, you're clutching your pearls, are you, Janet? Is it a pearl necklace? Right, let's have a look at further comments. That was weird, that, because I tried to delete it and it wouldn't let me do it. Away before I can have a click on it. Oh, have you not popped your cherry yet, Fern? Well, I tell you what, if we get any more of those little tinkers, how about stand back off the wrenches and let's let Fern hit them so she can pop a cherry. How's that sound, everybody? I was eager to see the back of AD and I did trust Claire. Little did I know how it would all turn out. Well, probably clicked on it once. Probably did, hippie chick, yeah. Terrible the way people have been treated. Who contributed to the foot? Yeah, it makes me very sad. Oh, no, do you not want us to do that for you, Fern? Oh, gosh. That's how I did my very first one in BAM's chat. And the night I got my wrench. And I kept which one? This is Kisses. Because we were getting bombarded that night, weren't we, with trolls? But it still takes a lot to beat Lady Witch because she's absolute trigger fingers. Probably Cassis drops his phone, puts it in his pocket and bum dials you. Oh, well, don't worry, Fern, but on another day when we're all wide awake, we'll let you do it. You can attack one. Give him a bash. Lady Witch should be called Wrench Ninja. She absolutely should. Let's put that one up as well because I think that's quite funny. Rusty as F. God, have you heard my my voice is going? I'm getting a bit croaky. I think I need a cup of tea.
Shall we make you one?
Oh, yes, please. Oh, I've got a tea waller here. Going to make me a little brew.
I found the app.
Oh, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's been searching all this time and she's actually found the app. And it's
that's
called...
all he needs to do. And then he can literally do this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's all he has to do.
She's found the app and she's just showing me how she's making fakes here. Oh my goodness.
What's Mock?
What's it called?
Well, one of them's What's Mock. And
What's Mock it's called.
There's another one
like
I haven't downloaded
WhatsApp,
yet.
but What's Mock?
Which I think is the one that whoever used. Which is literally What's Fake Message.
Yeah, so there's What's Mock or What's Fake Message. I'm gonna take when she's finished. When I've come off here, I'm gonna photograph let her do some make fake messages.
Do you want me to write exactly the same things in the text messages that he's wrote on the video, and then?
No, only because if you did that, and obviously and I would send it off. Things get out to people, don't they? And it could be construed that I've done that original one. Yeah. You could do a fake conversation between about anything.
Can it be about onions dancing with gummy bears?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can do a conversation between me and Lady Witch about onions dancing with gummy bears. So we're now going to so we will show you how easy. So what I'll do is I will send this. I'll photograph it when she's done it, and I'll send it by. I'll send it to all you.
Look how real.
How are we supposed to eavesdrop when you keep blinking out? Oh gosh, did you miss what I was saying then, Lady Witch?
Look at how real it looks. It literally says WhatsApp in the top corner.
It does. Hi, Lisa. Hello, lovely. Yeah, we do need to make her our honorary. Oh, now Fern wants to know, gummy bears, do you mean the sweeties or the cartoon?
The sweeties.
With a Teletubby. And Voodoo Queen would like that her Birkin bag is on the way. Thank you.
Birkin bag?
Yeah. Just what she's put there, her Birkin bag.
Okay.
And you can see how easy now that she's... Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. He's been doing this all night. Lady Witch said they've got to be sour gummies or she's not dancing. So, well, Lisa, you've missed having a bit of a whinge. We were having a little bit of a whinge about everything that's going on. JC is going live at 12:30. So I think we're all, because I need to charge this phone up, we're all going to go over there. But I just want to say, Lisa, well done for, I know it got deleted and you're probably blocked as well, but well done for everything that you put down on Knobhead's channel the other day. You know, very, very well done. I was just gutted that got taken down. Burham Witches have got taken down, everything. Did you do an eye roll then when I asked you to do the sour gummy bears?
No.
Did you not? Oh, you see, Lady Witch sees everything. She said, I felt that eye roll, Miss Porklet.
No.
But yeah, we'll get her to do it so that it is basically following the same format. And then you'll see how easy it is. Make sure, and got to make sure we've got the little corner arrow and everything as well that he's got on that one.
I don't think
Missed it. Why do we miss all the good stuff?
I don't think it's the exact same one, but it's literally there's two things which is different. A, the little corner arrow is in the top corner instead of the bottom corner.
Yeah.
And B, the PM is in lowercase and not capital, and that is it.
Oh, look here. Bit of a whinge, bit of a laugh, and some brilliant detective work by the armchair Porklet. and my twin there, Hippie Chick, said the voice said no, but that giggle said yes.
I promise I didn't.
Oh, Cassius has done it on a computer to prove a point by going into inspect element and changing the whole conversation. Wow. I put on JC also that I wished all this would stop. Yeah, I think you did that the other night, didn't you, Fern? And I was in there as well. It was a good spot, Cassius. She's bloody brilliant.
Right. So you can even send photos.
Oh, and you can even send photos via it as well. So whatever he's posting with these fake ass flipping, you're going to take it off my duvet cover.
Right, so that's the duvet cover, right? Okay.
Did he
sends it in the chat?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't do it too long because I've got to take like a photo of it. But yeah, did you delete my comment? I wasn't rude. I stayed. Facts, unlike him going on about Bam's holes, dirty. And I know, Lisa, it's awful. Awful. But you know, you're not kissing the hem of his arse, are you? Does Miss Porklet have best of Queen CDs?
Yeah, I've got 3.
Did you hear that, Simples?
I've got the pack of 3 of them, so
there you go.
Queen's greatest hits. And I've got I know my brother's getting me a Night at the Opera on vinyl. I've got The Works on vinyl. I've got Sgt. Pepper's on vinyl, which I've got the One album. I've got the Best of the Beatles.
You've got those original little 7 inches that I give you as well. Beatles.
Yeah. I've got singles. I've got the Help single. I've got the original CDs. I've got 3 Weeks in 1963. So yeah.
There you go. Look who's in. Hey up, bitch. Stella in the house. I love that. Martin's a massive knobhead. Yeah, we're going to put that up as well.
There you go.
Thank you, Porklet. Brilliant.
I'll send you a screenshot on.
Yeah, please.
WhatsApp.
So yeah.
And I'll do that
to Voodoo Queen for a Birkin bag.
Birkin bag. Right.
If Claire had a decent bone in her body, she could very easily make this stop. She needs to drop her ego and admit she lied. She's causing more damage to the family by staying silent. The coward. I wouldn't even call her a coward, Sheila. I'd call her a piece of dog shit. Simple as Maker. I have old vinyl. I think it's a best of. Yeah, she's got everything. And her dad takes to the old records. So, did I hear salt and pepper? Be still my 16-year-old heart.
Salt and pepper.
No, she said Sergeant Pepper. She's talking about the Beatles voodoo. But yeah, salt and pepper. Push it. Or let's talk. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here's Martin's theme tune. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex.
A little bit.
Been listening. I'm at work. Oh, well, it's great to see. I'm going to bail for now. I need to charge the phone. Yeah, I do as well, Lisa, because I'm going to go into Salt. Sorry guys, finally got back online just to close down StreamYard. So thank you all for coming in. I'm really sorry it ended like that. I just lost connection on my damn phone. I couldn't get it to charge and I couldn't get it to turn on again. So I will see you all in JC's. Chin up everybody who is being cyberbullied and, you know, by that lot and being named and what have you. Don't let them get you down. Just not worth it. Absolute scumbags. All right, guys and gals, take care. And as always, see you on the bright side.